Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I have something important to tell you. Do you have a minute? It's a serious matter, so please listen to me. What is it? You're asking what it is? You're so dull, Tina. Don't you understand? I don't understand. What is it this time? You sure are a dull woman. I'm talking about grandchildren. You've been married for 3 years now. I wonder when I'm going to see my grandchildren. I want to have a child, Dolores, but Gerald and I are both too busy for that now. I know Gerald well. He's working hard at his workplace. It's your job to support your busy husband. But you're not busy, are you? You said that you're just too busy with work and so on. But the truth is that there's something wrong with you, and that's why you can't get pregnant. I'm working too, and it's true that I'm busy. There's nothing wrong with my body. I understand what you were trying to tell me, Dolores. But as I said before, I have to take care of my own mother who's sick. I'm really busy on weekends since I need to visit the hospital and my parents' house. You know what, Tina? You don't understand at all. You're already 35 years old. If you don't hurry up, it will be too late. You don't have time to worry about your own parents. Why don't you at least go to the hospital to make sure there's nothing wrong with their body? You don't have to worry about me. I've taken the related checkups a few times before. You mean your body is fertile, right? Then why can't you have a child sooner? To have a child, it's like to receive a gift from God. So it's not something you can just say and get it right away. Don't you dare to argue with me, young lady. Besides, I heard from Gerald that you've been slacking on your house chores lately. I heard that you've been feeding him frozen meals too. What are you doing? You're not doing your job as my son's wife. I always tell you to make homemade food for the sake of Gerald's health, remember? I don't want my son to stay married to a wife who doesn't cook. I'd like to cook for him every day, but both of us sometimes have drinking parties at our workplaces. Even if I make enough for both of us, there are times when we can't eat. So I make use of frozen leftovers and prepared foods. For your information, they're not instant foods. It's better that way because there's less loss. It's called homemade batch cooking. Oh dear, I think you were just trying to make some excuses for not cooking. You mean your body is fertile, right? Then why can't you do it sooner? Oh, I know why you can't get pregnant. You're eating unhealthy food. That's why you can't have a baby. You seem to be calm and obedient, but the truth is that you aren't a good wife at all. I understand everything about you now. Dolores, I don't think you understand me well. I'm doing most of the house chores at home. Gerald only helps me to take out the trash. I'd appreciate it if you can tell him to help me more with the house chores. What? You're making my son take out the trash? That's terrible. Are you trying to control Gerald? It would be embarrassing if any of the neighbors saw him in that state. Nowadays, neighbors don't even bother to look at you when you take out the trash. Besides, I'm the one who takes care of the other house chores. Gerald could at least take out the trash to help me, right? It's only natural that you do all the house chores. You shouldn't have asked Gerald. You should take out the trash too. I think it's normal for men to do house chores. It's not like the old days. Even so, I'm the one who's doing most of the work. I don't want to hear such excuses. That's the kind of guts you have. That's why you'll never have kids no matter how hard you work for it. It's not that I'm dissatisfied with Gerald, you know. I've been on many overnight business trips lately, so it's hard for me to communicate with him. But I'm doing what I can, and I love my husband. Instead of thinking about how to solve the problem, all you do is just complain. You should be more mature. Gerald makes more money than you, so he's in a different position. Your most important job is to give birth to a child. That's all you can do. You can't even afford to pay for checkups at the hospital because your salary is low, and you're getting selfish because of your low income. I'm just trying to be realistic. You need money to raise a child. Besides, I have to take care of my mother. You're not your mommy's little girl anymore. You're now my son's wife. Your birth mother is now a stranger to you. My mother is not a stranger to me. You're not making any sense, Dolores. You don't have to go every week to take care of her. Someone else will do that for you. If you have time for that, go work on having a baby. Think about your priorities. My father died and my mother is all alone. I want to support her. I'm the only one who can do that since I don't have siblings. Don't be cheeky. I'm a single mother too. Your mother isn't the only woman on her own. It's time you showed some filial piety. What will you do for me? I want to show filial piety to my mother, who has raised me up this far. I'm her only daughter. Besides, my mother never told me to have a child as soon as possible. What are you trying to say to me? I raised your husband, Gerald, to this point. You should be more grateful to me than to your own mother, since you were able to marry him because of my hard work. That's true, but I know my mother's not feeling well right now, so I'd like to go see her, even if it's just for a moment. Are you telling me that your top priority is your mother, and you just want to ignore me? I wonder if she's really sick. Maybe she's just pretending to be sick to get your attention. I wonder if you inherited your selfish personality from your mother. I can imagine what kind of person she is by looking at you. She must be horrible. If she would just go away, you could concentrate on your pregnancy. Please stop it right away. How dare you wish for my mother's death? You're the worst human being. You've hurt my feelings. I think you should apologize to me. Why should I apologize to you? I'm only telling the truth. Don't act so delicate. If you're going to be hurt by every little thing like that, you'll have a hard life ahead of you. That's not the point. I think you've gone too far with your words. Oh well, talking with a strong-willed wife like you is exhausting. Don't skip out on proper prenatal care. That's the only thing you're capable of doing. When you get pregnant, let me know as soon as possible. You got that, Tina? How's it going? Are you pregnant? Tell me quickly. I have an announcement to make to you, Dolores. I can't believe it! At last! You've really made it! My first grandchild! It's the grandchild I've been waiting for. Please don't talk about that now. My mother passed away this morning. Oh, is it so? I was so excited since I thought that I was going to have a grandchild. I'm so disappointed. Are you serious, Dolores? Is there anything else you want to say to me? I can't wait to see my grandchild. That's all, nothing else. Did you hear what I just said to you? I told you that my mother died. I just lost my one and only family member, and you don't even care about that? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just that it happened so suddenly. I was surprised. I'm sorry to hear about your mother. But she was sick all these times, so I'm sure that you were ready for the worst case. Anyway, you'll be fine. You can now concentrate on giving birth. I'll make sure I love my grandchildren on behalf of your mother. Don't worry, you are not stressed anymore since your mother is now gone. I'm so happy for you. You can have your baby now. Get back on your feet soon. I'm sure your mom who's in heaven now would be happy to hear that. By the way, I'm sure you'll be fine once you have a baby. Come on, don't be slow. Grandchildren. That's the only thing you care about. What's the matter with you? I'm not some sort of machine that can produce children. Are you out of your mind, Dolores? What? I was just trying to cheer you up. What a horrible thing to say. You're the one who's been mean to me. You're not cheering me up at all. You're doing the opposite. You don't care about my mother. You don't care about me. You only care about yourself. What's wrong with you? You're a failure as a wife and you're not cute. It can't be helped that your mother passed away. There's no way she'll come back to life. We're the only family you have now, so you should take better care of us. Be more gentle or we'll leave you alone. What do you mean by leaving me alone? I'm telling you that you might be divorced. You should be grateful for my kindness. I'm protecting you. I don't understand. You don't have to protect me, Dolores. I can take care of myself. You can't have children, so you can't complain about divorce, can you? You're just a strong-willed woman with no redeeming qualities. How dare you talk like that to me now, when I'm so weak because my mother just passed away? Silence! Don't make such a tearjerker appeal. You're so gloomy. Anyway, you need to give birth to a child or you'll be thrown away. You'd better remember that. How can you remarry when you're 35 years old and you've been thrown out of the family house? Gerald is just 3 years older than me. So what? It's a different case for men. Gerald can just remarry a young girl. It won't be a problem at all. He can still make babies even when he's 60. I'm sure he'll be able to leave behind his excellent DNA. That's enough. I'm tired of this meaningless conversation. I have funeral preparations to go through, so I won't be able to contact you for a while. I don't have to go to the funeral, do I? Please don't come. I don't want to see you at my mother's funeral. Never. Well, you won't get the money then. I don't need a penny from you. I don't need flowers too. Just leave me alone. Goodbye. If you're pregnant, let me know first. Promise me. I'll say it one more time. To give birth to a child is the only thing you're capable of doing. I can't think about having a child for a while. I'm not in the mood for that. That's all I'm going to tell you. What's that? Are you making fun of me? Don't be such a bully. I don't care if anything happens to you. How's it going? Have you calmed down? How can that be? It's only been a week. I heard you took some days off from work to go back to your parents' house. I got a call from Gerald. What do you think you're doing? You're being selfish. I told Gerald that I'm going home for a while because I have to clean up my parents' house and attend my mother's funeral. He said his room is a mess and the laundry is piling up. How could you abandon the house chores just like that? You should at least come home to do your chores. My parents' house is a plane right away, so I couldn't. Besides, it's only for Gerald, so I don't think it's a great deal. He just has to do the house chores on his own. That's your job as his wife. Making your husband to do the house chores is what a selfish wife does. You can't have children and now you refuse to do house chores. What's the matter with you? I've told you that I couldn't. I'm getting sick from all this talk. Anyway, I need more time to take care of the stuff here. I'll call Gerald to let him know. You don't have to. I'll go to your house to do the house chores since I got the spare key with me. You don't have to take care of Gerald. I don't care about a useless wife like you. I'm his mother. I'll do it for my son. What? You can't just come in with a spare key. It's trespassing and it's against the law. I don't think so. Gerald gave me the spare key, so it's legal. I felt sorry for him, so I told that I would go to help him. He thanked me for that. Do you have any idea about how bad the situation he's in right now? I'm the one who understands him better than you. You know what? I've been quiet all this time, but I think it's the time for me to tell you. What is it? You don't get it at all. Your son is cheating on me. About 6 months ago, with a young girl in her early 20s. It all started when I was away from home to take care of my mother. When Gerald was taking a shower, I happened to see his cell phone on the table, and I saw the definitive message. So I don't think I can get pregnant for a while. So? What's with the snickering over something as trivial as that? Gerald did an awesome job. Huh? Because it means he's popular with young girls, right? As his mother, I'm proud of him. That's how attractive he is. That's wonderful. Are you kidding me? Complimenting a son who cheats on his wife. You must be out of your mind. You don't have the right to say those things. You're in trouble. I don't care how you look at it. That girl is a hot young woman, not an old married woman like you. If you apologize for what you've done, I'll be happy to take your side. Will you change your attitude? Well, you have to promise to live with me and take care of me anyway. If you don't promise, you'll be alone in this world. Let me think about it for a while. My mother just passed away, and I'm having a hard time getting the house in order and sorting the stuff. I'll let you know when I make my decision. Still talking about your mom in this situation? Come on, just make things quick, okay? If you don't do it soon, I'll live with that young girl and Gerald. See you then. Dolores, the packages with my stuff inside have arrived and the sender is you. I got rid of all the stuff in your room, so it's empty now. I was so surprised to see all those junk. I filed your divorce papers too, so we're strangers now. I'm so glad that I don't have to talk to people like you anymore. That's a big help, thank you. What? Thank you, Dolores. I'm grateful for that. What? What do you mean? Of course, it's because I wanted a divorce. Actually, I've been telling Gerald that I want a divorce, but no matter how many times I asked, he didn't listen to me. I'm so glad that I'm now divorced. Gerald refused to get a divorce? That's right. Why? You're the one who refused to get divorced. You're not so tough after all, and you're not cute too. Refuse to get a divorce? Don't make me laugh. I would never do that. I wanted to end the marriage with him so badly, I couldn't help it. You know, Gerald didn't want to divorce me because he wanted me to take care of you and so on. My mother was going through a difficult time, and I was exhausted both mentally and physically. I was very busy at that time. I put off divorcing Gerald until later. I never thought that you, who had been my enemy, would be on my side, Dolores. You deceived me. You should learn to listen carefully when others are talking to you. I was the one who's been cheated. Knowing that, I can't have a child with a person like your son. Oh, I lied about one thing. I wasn't trying to get pregnant at all. What did you say? Besides, the house that Gerald and I lived in was in my name. Now that we've safely divorced, I'm going to sell it as soon as possible. Then I'll start a new life on my own. Huh? There's no way you can afford such a big condo. That's not going to happen. I used the inheritance I had when my father passed away. If you look into it, you'll see what I mean. By the way, Gerald didn't pay a penny for it, but he seems to have told everyone around him that the condo is in his name since he wants to look good in front of everyone. In reality, it's mine. I was wondering why I got married to such a jerk. So I'm glad that you gave me a push to divorce your son. But you've been living together in that condo until now, so it belongs to both of you and Gerald. We can split the property 50-50, so the half amount when the condo is sold is mine and Gerald's, right? Please learn a little more before complaining, Dolores. Don't you know? Inheritance is not subject to property division. So I'm free to do whatever I want with the house I bought with my father's inheritance, which I paid for entirely out of my own pocket. Oh no. That's not all. I won't keep quiet anymore. I have all the evidence of the affair. What evidence? You were out of the house most of the time to take care of your mother. While I was away from home, I got a video from a surveillance camera. It was so weird. Can you believe it? I got a perfect shot of Gerald having fun with his girlfriend. I even took a screenshot of his WhatsApp conversation with that woman. You planned all of those? That's not fair. You can say whatever you want to say. It doesn't hurt or itch. I'm going to make sure that I'll get my money. Besides, Gerald doesn't have any savings, and he has some hidden debt since he's not good at managing his finance. It's going to be tough for him from now on. That can't be true. I won't allow you to make fun of my son. He said he's got a promotion recently. What? I'm the one who got promoted. Gerald is just an all-year-round walker with no title. I have a better salary and a higher position than him. Well, I think he just wanted to show how cool he is. The truth is that he's so bad at work that he did a lot of careless mistakes. I'm sorry that I've told you the truth. Gerald's one and only good personality is just to show off how cool he is in front of others. That's a lie! Oh, I'll send a content-certified letter about this affair to you too. I'll also send it to the girl with whom Gerald is having an affair and to Gerald's company. I have to make sure everyone understands. Do that and you'll be all alone. Don't worry about it. I want to part ways with someone who's nothing but stress to be with. With the money from the sale, I have decided to renovate my parents' house and move in. I have a lot of friends in my hometown, and I'll never be alone. I'll definitely be at peace. It's been hard since my mother passed away, but I've realized how important it is to have someone to lean on. I also realized something else important. What do you think it is? It's how bad the personalities of my ex-husband and ex-mother-in-law are. That's enough. Do whatever you want. I'll live with Gerald and his girlfriend. I'm happier than you. I hope you'll be happy. Oh, I forgot to mention one more thing. Gerald said that he will never take care of you when you need care in the future. That's why he was trying to force me to take care of you. It's terrible, isn't it? He's your own son. By the way, I checked with a detective agency. The girl he's cheating with seems to be having fun with all kinds of people. It seems that she's also after Gerald for his money. So what will happen if the girl finds out that Gerald doesn't have much money? I'm sure she'll dump him right away. That's fine. Gerald will remarry someone nicer right away. Don't worry. Anyway, all I want is to have grandchildren. That's it. And last but not least. What? There's more? Well, about that grandchild you've been pestering me about. The reason why we couldn't have children is actually because of Gerald. It's called male infertility. Seriously? I told you before that I went to the hospital, didn't I? There was nothing wrong with me. I was healthy. I asked Gerald to have some checkups at the hospital just once, and it turned out that he was the cause. His high pride got in the way, and he absolutely did not want to be treated. He never went to the hospital after that. It's not true that Gerald was the main cause. Is that even possible? It's not a lie. Why don't you ask him? They say about half of all infertility cases nowadays are caused by men. Then what about my grandchildren? What will happen to them? If you have Gerald to work hard and get some treatment, you might be able to have one if you're lucky enough. Also, if you have a partner who will work hard with you and your son. Gerald is a proud and stubborn man. I don't know if he'll ever go to the hospital. Are you saying that I won't be able to hold my grandchildren? Oh my God! Isn't it your fault? You didn't even feed Gerald properly. This is too much to bear. It's been my dream for so many years. You're always talking about yourself. That's why your son abandons you. Soon you'll be alone in this world. What? Alone in the world? What do you mean? Gerald would never abandon me. But when I told him about the sale of the condo, he turned pale and rented an apartment to live with his girlfriend before you found out. He told me that you're a nagging, constant presence and annoying. He did? Where's Gerald? I'll talk to him. I'm sure you're lying. Well, I don't think I should tell you where he is without his permission. We're strangers now. I don't want to get involved. Tell me where he is. Are you sure you want to behave like that in front of me? If you make me angry, you'll get in trouble. You filed for a divorce on your own, right? So what? Do you have any idea about what will happen if you file for divorce on my behalf without my permission? Did you do it knowing what the consequences are? It's possible, right? It's a forgery of documents. It's a crime. A crime? No way! You can't threaten me like that. So if I sue you, I can get alimony from you too. That's not true. You're scared, aren't you? You're ignorant. But well, I wanted a divorce too, so I won't sue you. Don't scare me. You should be thankful. We are already strangers now, so please don't get involved with me at all in the future. Wait a minute. What goes around comes around. I'm so glad I didn't get pregnant with Gerald's child. What a poor child to have such a wicked grandmother like you. Well, good luck anyway. Bye. Please don't contact me again, okay? Wait, I apologize. Don't leave me alone, please. My ex-mother-in-law was left alone, abandoned by her own son, who was also a heartless and unfaithful man. Because of her bad character, not only was she unable to hold her desire for grandchildren, but she seemed to have few people she could call friends. I don't know where she is now, and I don't want to know. I live freely in my beautifully renovated parents' house and remarried after falling in love with a classmate I hadn't seen in a long time. Sometime later, I got pregnant, and now my belly is big and heavy. My recent husband is very kind and supportive, so I feel very happy. This time, we can create a happy family together. In this house where I lived with my mother and father, my husband and I, together with our unborn child, will create new memories.
Miles, I have something I want to talk about. It's about our marriage. I want to have a serious conversation.
Huh? What's this all of a sudden? What's going on?
I feel like you've changed since we got married. When we first met, you were so kind and cared about me. But recently, something feels different.
Changed? What do you mean? I don't think I've changed at all.
For example, you used to look me in the eye when I talked to you. But now, you're always looking at your phone, and your replies are so half-hearted. It feels like you're not interested in what I say, and it makes me sad.
That's because I'm tired from work. Every guy wants to relax a bit when he gets home. I just want to unwind at home.
I understand, but I also want to cherish the time we spend together. We used to laugh and talk together, but now we hardly do that, and it makes me really lonely.
What are you talking about being all needy? I need to take a break too. If I only think about family stuff, it will affect my work, you know? You should understand that much.
Taking a break is important, but neglecting time with family isn't right. Work is important, but I want you to also value our relationship.
So, what exactly should I do? How do you want me to change?
You promised to help with the housework, and I want you to listen to me more and spend more time with me. Don't forget that we're partners.
Help with housework? I work hard and make money, and I'll leave the house stuff to you, Lucy. Isn't that the way it's supposed to be?
That's not right. Marriage is about supporting each other, and I think we should share the housework. It's not fitting for modern times. Marriage should be an equal partnership, and we should share the responsibilities of the home, right?
Enough already. Fine. I'll help with the housework and listen to you more. Is that what you want? Will that make you happy? But understand that I'm busy too.
Will you really do that? If you do, I also want to support you more. Let's help each other and create a better home together.
That would be nice, right? It's not easy for people to change overnight. You're so naive.
I know it's hard to change suddenly, but I want us to get back to valuing each other, even if it's little by little.
Yeah, I want that too.
Thank you, Miles. Miles, working late every night must be tough. Thank you. I really appreciate it.
What? It's nothing special. Don't send me pointless messages on WhatsApp.
I told you yesterday, but you'll be home early today, right?
Huh? Why? I'm busy.
I told you yesterday. Did you forget? I've been feeling a lot of pressure in my stomach lately, and the doctor said the baby would be born soon.
So what?
So what? Miles, our child is going to be born. It's not just my child. You said you would go to the parenting class last time, but you canceled last minute because of work. Don't you care about your own child at all?
Even if I go to the parenting class, I won't be home much, so I don't see the point. I won't have much time to spend with a child, and you'll be the one actually raising the baby, right? So I think it's enough for you to go to the parenting class alone.
That's not what I mean, Miles. It's our first child, so both of us need to learn as much as we can and prepare to raise the baby together. We should support and cooperate with each other, don't you think?
Well, but if there's something you don't know, you can just look it up online. It's a convenient time we live in, and there's no need to leave the house for that. You can gain knowledge without attending the parenting class.
That might be true, but I was the only one there without my husband. When people ask where my husband is, it's embarrassing and makes me feel alone.
They're probably all just slackers. I'm busy, so I can't take that kind of time off. Please understand.
You don't have to say it like that. Calling everyone slackers is rude, and I'm doing my best too.
Besides, just because the baby's due soon doesn't mean it will be born right now, right? So if I come home early today and the baby isn't born, it would be a waste of a good drinking party.
Drinking party? Is it work-related?
No, it's with some friends from college today, but it might lead to future business opportunities, and networking is important.
Even so, I'd like you to come home as early as possible today. I'm nervous about the first birth, and if you tell your friends that, they'll understand.
Look, you might not get it since you haven't been a working professional, but staying close with college friends can lead to future business opportunities. Networking is crucial.
That might be true, but can't it wait?
Since my dad passed away, I've taken over the company, and it's hard trying to support you and the kid. What if my income goes down? Are you going to make our kid live in poverty?
Well, I can't work right now because I'm in the last month of pregnancy, but I'm planning to do what I can.
See? You're living off my income, so just keep me happy and stop complaining.
What? Why would you say that? Your words really hurt me.
You complain just because I come home a little late. It makes me not want to come home at all. Try thinking about my position a little. I'm tired too, and I want to relax when I get home. Before you tell me to come home, make it a place I want to come back to. If you complain every time I come home, of course I won't want to come back. Think about my feelings a little.
Jesus Christ, how did you become so cold?
Even now, the rent for the house you live in is paid by my income. While I'm earning, you're just sitting at home doing nothing, right? It's really enviable. You get to spend all day doing nothing and living easy, right?
I've been doing the housework while managing my health. I work hard every day, and it hurts to be told that. I'm tired too, and it's tough for me.
Housework? That doesn't take long, right? You say you're not feeling well, but pregnancy isn't an illness, and plenty of people work through it. You're just being spoiled. Everyone's doing their best, so you should too.
Yeah, but there are times when I feel really bad. I want you to understand that. I'm doing everything by myself.
Besides, it was your decision not to go back to your parents' place to give birth, right? It's strange to complain to me about it.
It was because my parents wouldn't accept our marriage, so I had no choice. I really wanted to go back to my parents' place, but the situation didn't allow it.
You just couldn't convince them, right? You should have tried harder. If you had properly persuaded them, this wouldn't have happened. I'm busy working from morning till night for you guys. You can give birth to the child by yourself. Without my income, you wouldn't be able to live, so you should be grateful. Do you understand how hard it is for me? Oh, I have to go now. See you later. I'm planning to have a good time tonight, so I might not be reachable.
Miles, I've been calling you for a while. What are you doing? I think I might be going into labor. My stomach has been hurting for a while. I think the baby is about to be born.
Huh? Don't call me for something like that. I'm busy right now. You know this is an important time for me. It's annoying to be called out for something like this.
I called a taxi, but they said it would take a while. Miles, you're at the office, right? It's only 10 minutes by car from home. So could you take me to the hospital? Please, I need your help.
No, I'm not at the office right now. Why are you so dependent on me? You can handle this on your own.
What? Where are you then? Why aren't you at the office at such an important time?
I'm at the airport.
Airport? Is it a business trip? I didn't know that. Why didn't you tell me?
Why do I have to tell you my schedule all the time? I finished my work earlier than expected, so I'm going on a trip abroad.
So it's a completely personal trip?
Yeah, it's completely personal. I've been working hard all the time, so I deserve to reward myself.
What? But I'm on the verge of giving birth. Why at this time?
You're the one giving birth. It's not like my presence would reduce the pain. The doctor will be there, right?
But I would feel reassured if you were by my side, Miles. Oh, I think my water just broke. Please come back.
No, I can't. I'm about to depart.
Are you going on this trip alone? Who are you going with?
Who cares? It's a friend. A friend. Stop meddling in every little detail. I'll call my mom so you can have her come over. Even if I'm not there, she'll be there for you.
She mentioned she's been feeling unwell lately, so I can't ask her for help.
You get along well with my mom, so you should ask her to be there. I can't keep catering to your selfish demands.
Selfish? Fine, I'll wait for the taxi. My mother-in-law's house isn't that close anyway.
I've already asked her to come over.
Why did you do that without asking? I told you she doesn't need to come. It hurts. Tell her she doesn't need to come.
Anyway, I'm not coming. I'm going on my trip. I'll be busy during the trip, so I won't be reachable. But I'll contact you when I get back. Bye. Man, that was the best trip ever. It was fun, but I'm tired. Well, I got a decent break and I'm satisfied. So, I'll finally make some time for you. I'll come see you and the baby. So, did the baby arrive?
The baby was born, but you don't have to come if you don't want to.
What? Are you mad because I didn't go to the hospital? You should handle your own water breaking. Whatever. Which hospital was it again? I'm tired, but I guess I'll come.
You should be able to make it to the funeral.
What? Funeral? What are you talking about?
I still need to stay in the hospital. You'll have to handle everything by yourself.
Wait, whose funeral?
Your mother.
My mom? But she was fine just a few days ago.
I told you she was feeling unwell, right? Your mother was really worried when she found out you were going on an overseas trip. She kept saying, "I'm sorry for my foolish son," while driving me. But when we got to the hospital, she suddenly started suffering and was in real pain.
My mom? I can't believe that. Did that really happen? She was always so healthy. I never thought something like this would happen.
Yes, I was worried too, but I couldn't stay with her because I had to give birth. The doctor said it was a strain on her body from pushing herself too hard, despite being unwell.
No way. That can't be true. I can't believe my mom would end up like that. But if it's true...
I gave birth to our child while barely conscious. While you were having a fun vacation, I was going through all this alone. If you hadn't gone on that cheating trip and had stayed to drive us, this wouldn't have happened.
But she was already in bad health, right? Even if I had driven, it might not have changed anything. So saying that is...
You're truly a terrible person. A normal person would reflect on their actions, but you don't seem to. It's really disappointing to see you show no remorse.
But...
And you don't deny the cheating trip. You really went on a trip with another woman. While I was giving birth, while your mother was suffering. I can't forgive you.
Lucy, calm down. The cheating was just a fling. Just for fun. I wasn't serious about it. You're the only one for me. We even have a child together.
I couldn't forgive your attitude before, but with this, I've decided I will never forgive you. No matter how much you apologize, your mother is... She's not coming back. Don't come to the hospital. I don't want to see your face. Just seeing you makes my anger rise.
Lucy, let's meet and talk. I want to see the baby too. Let's discuss everything properly. How we'll move forward, let's think about it together.
I told you the name of the hospital so many times, and you didn't even remember it. That's how much I mean to you. Anyway, give your mother a proper funeral. We'll talk after that.
Lucy, wait. Please don't divorce me. I need you. I can't live without you. Lucy, are you feeling okay? How are you doing now? How's your recovery?
I'm scheduled to be discharged next week. But more importantly, you got my letter, right?
I got it. But you don't seriously want a divorce, do you?
Do you think I sent you that letter as a joke? I told you last time that I don't intend to forgive you, right?
But a divorce would be a problem for me. It would really be a problem. I need to avoid it at all costs. I can't even think about getting a divorce.
A problem? Normally, I'd understand if you said you didn't want a divorce. But what do you mean by it being a problem? Can you explain exactly why it's a problem? What do you mean by a problem? You need to explain it properly or I won't understand. Do you have another reason for not wanting a divorce?
Well, it's because I'm having money troubles.
Having money troubles? That's not a valid reason. If we divorce, we'll have to divide the assets. And since this is your fault, I'll be asking for alimony and child support.
But I never expected my mom wouldn't leave any inheritance. I didn't think I'd end up in this situation. I really need the money.
Wait, have you forgotten? Your mom was involved in volunteer work for a long time, and she donated everything she had except for what she needed to live on, to underprivileged children.
I never heard that. I can't believe she was doing that. I had no idea she was doing such things.
It's not that it was a surprise. You just weren't tuned in. Your mom was such a kind and good person. And your dad was unfaithful and neglectful towards the family. And your mom always apologized for the fact that you're like him.
Come on. A little cheating is actually a good thing for men. You'd prefer a man who's popular over one who isn't, right?
What? Are you saying you cheated for my sake? Don't joke around. Of course I want a man who doesn't cheat.
Oh, that's not what I meant, but...
Your mom regretted what your dad did to her and what you did to me. We all knew you were cheating.
I was wrong. But please, hold off on the divorce. I really need money right now. Because you're the beneficiary of my mom's life insurance. It should have been me, her child.
She said she wanted me to be free if anything happened to her. She was such a wonderful woman.
Come on, I promise I won't cheat anymore. From now on, I'll live for you and our child. Just this once. Please don't divorce me. Lend me some money, I'm begging you.
No. Why would I lend you money? If we don't divorce, you'll definitely use it all. I want to honor your mom's wishes.
Even after I apologize this much, it's still no good? Fine, I get it. I'll handle it with the company then.
The company? Oh, are you going to embezzle money again?
Embezzle? It's my company, so I can do what I want.
The reason you want money is to spoil your mistresses, right? You spent all the money buying them gifts, treating them to fancy dinners, and now you spent a lot on this trip. And you're out of money again, right?
So what if I did? Is that any of your business? Don't interfere with how I do things.
You're not the CEO or anything. Aren't you misunderstanding your position?
What? What are you talking about? Did you forget that I'm the CEO?
You're getting fired. There's no place for you in the company anymore.
Why? What did I do?
Your sister's going to be the CEO. She's taking over the company instead of you.
My sister? Why her? I should be the CEO.
She's more capable than you and you've been using company funds. The other board members seem to agree. Everyone is fed up with you.
What? So I'm going to be unemployed? Is this really happening?
It seems so, but you still need to pay the alimony. Even if you're unemployed, your responsibility doesn't change.
What about the house? The house we're living in is under the company's name. Where am I supposed to live?
I don't know. That's your problem. I've already arranged movers and I'm moving out. I'll be fine, even without that house.
Where are you moving? I have nowhere to go.
To your mother's house. Your sister lived there too, and she invited me to live with her. She cares for us. Your sister will be busy with work now, and since she's a single mother, we decided to help each other out.
No way. Then there's no place for me. I have nothing left. Is that it?
That's right. And as I recall, your sister's husband cheated on her too. So she has a lot of resentment towards you.
Where am I supposed to live? I have no house or job.
What? Why don't you go to one of your mistresses? You have them, right?
But I can't reach them. They don't answer my calls or messages on WhatsApp.
If they truly liked you, they would help you. Maybe your mistresses have given up on you too. Ah, maybe they found out you're out of money and left. They were smarter than I thought.
What did you do? What did you say to them?
What? I just told them if they continued the relationship, I'd ask for alimony from them too. It's the truth, so it couldn't be helped. I didn't expect it to be someone from the company though. Apparently, You were flirting at work too. It was easy to figure out who it was.
No way. So I've been dumped. No house, no job. What am I supposed to do? Lucy, please, don't leave me. You're kind. You wouldn't do this. Think of the child. It's unfair for them to grow up without a father. Please, don't abandon me.
You're always like this. You always make it seem like it's my fault. This child would be unfortunate to have a father who doesn't come home and treats his mother poorly. I'm glad we can get divorced before you meet the baby.
But I haven't even seen the baby's face yet.
You went on a trip overseas with your mistress instead of being with me. We'll handle everything through the lawyers from now on. I'm still recovering from my injuries.
Wait a minute. We're not done talking. Please, reconsider.
I won't wait. I never want to talk to you again. Live your life freely from now on.
No way.
After that, Miles was fired and kicked out of the company. His sister became the CEO, and his affair became known within the company. No one trusts him anymore. Miles lost his house and now reportedly moves from one friend's house to another. As soon as his mistresses found out he had no money, they cut off contact with him and now is completely alone. After his mother passed away, he realized how much she had supported him, but it's too late now. I plan to continue living a happy life with my child. My sister-in-law has been a huge help to me, and I'm managing well and raising my child. Every day, as I watch my child grow, I feel that my decision was the right one. I plan to continue living a happy life with my child.
Are you going to finish work early, Jasper? I've been having a lot of stomach cramps lately. Can you come home as soon as possible? I think it's just a matter of time before the baby comes out.
Sorry, I'm almost done with work, but my coworker invited me for a drink. I'm going to be late.
What? Again?
Because if they ask you out, you can't say no, right? Just let me know when you're going to give birth.
I don't know when the baby will be born. It's my first childbirth. Natural birth is not something you can schedule.
But you can feel it, right? Just let me know when you think it's somewhat likely that you're going to have the baby. I've got my own thing going on.
That's why I told you that the baby is coming out soon. Don't just go out drinking all the time. Come home a little earlier.
You don't know when the baby's coming, so don't try to disturb my activities. Just because you're going to give birth, it doesn't mean that you have the right to control my schedule.
Stop talking nonsense. This is not about controlling your schedule or disturbing your activities.
Yeah, whatever. Don't argue with me every time. You're annoying me. I'll call you when I'm done. Pick me up at the station again today, okay?
You can go to have a drink with your coworker, but can you at least manage to go home by yourself? The doctor told me that I'm not supposed to drive. I'm afraid of driving late at night too. Can you take a cab home?
Huh? Are you serious? You're my wife, right? How can you say that?
That's true, but I can't do that right now. I'm pregnant. So I don't want anything bad happen to the baby.
What? You're being selfish. You cut corners on the housework just because you're tired, and you can't even pick me up from the station? You're not even doing your duty as my wife. Are you telling me that you don't care about me?
I didn't say that, but I don't have any choice now.
It's not a matter about now or the past.
If I start having contractions while I'm driving, I'll be in big trouble. That's why the doctor told me not to drive. I think I should obey the doctor.
There it is. The doctor's opinion on everything. You think you can get away with anything if you say that, don't you?
I didn't mean it that way.
Don't use it as an excuse just because you want to skip housework and other things. Don't you have any shame in doing that?
That's not what I meant. I really have to be careful. You never know what's going to happen during childbirth.
I don't want to hear your excuses. Just forget about picking me up at the station. Anyway, I don't want to waste money on a cab, so I'll invite my coworker to drink with me at our house. You better prepare some snacks for us. You won't complain if I do that, right?
Wait a minute. You mean you're having a drinking party at our house?
You want me to go home early, don't you? What's your problem? You couldn't pick me up, so I thought this is the best solution.
Are you serious? I'm glad that you care about my current situation. But I don't think that having a drinking party at our house is the best solution. Isn't that crazy?
Why do you keep arguing? What the heck is wrong with you? I was suggesting the best solution, but all you can do is complain to me.
You know what's going on, right? I wouldn't mind you going out for a drink or picking you up at the station if I'm not pregnant. In case you forgot about it, let me tell you again. I'm in the last month of pregnancy. It's common sense that I shouldn't drive.
Common sense, huh? Here comes the famous pregnant lady. I'm sorry, but that kind of selfishness doesn't apply to me, and I have nothing to do with it.
What do you mean by that?
I've already told my coworkers that we're gonna drink at my house, so get everything ready before we arrive. There will be about 6 of us, so make sure you bring at least a case of beer.
What? Are you telling me to buy that all by myself?
Who else is going to be there but you?
There's no way I can carry a case of beer. You haven't been listening to what I've been saying, Jasper. I'm not allowed to drive, and there's no way I can go shopping and bring back such a heavy thing.
I won't listen to your pregnancy-related crap. Just do what you are told, Alicia. Do I make myself clear?
I told you I can't. Give me a break. Why are you being so reckless all the time?
What do you mean by reckless? Are you trying to make me feel guilty? I'm the victim here.
Huh? I didn't mean it that way. Why are you talking like that to me? Stop saying terrible things to me.
That's because you haven't done any housework properly since you got pregnant. You've been refusing to do what your husband asks of you. I can't even remember when was the last time we spent a passionate night together. Are you some sort of parasite who lives on your husband's money?
Parasite? How rude! Even though you are my husband, there are things you are allowed to say and things you aren't.
I have the right to say it. I'm the victim here.
Okay then. I'll prepare everything. But I just want to lie down as soon as possible. So can I ask you guys not to stay up until the morning? I'm really serious about this.
Here we go. Selfishness is in effect again. I have the right to do anything I want in my house, including staying up all night.
I know. Sorry about that.
You should just be honest from the beginning. You're wasting my time, you know. This is why having a pregnant woman in the house stresses me out.
I didn't know about that. Sorry that I'm the cause of your stress. Will you call me when you're heading home?
Yeah, just prepare for everything I told you, okay?
Can you see my message now? If you can, will you respond? Just a word or two will be enough.
Huh? Why now?
Oh, I'm glad you saw my message. I need to check something with you.
What do you mean?
I didn't have the courage to ask you directly, so I decided to text you.
I got it. Let's get to the point, okay?
This was sent to me by a friend. Will you explain to me about who the other woman is? I was told that you seem to be holding hands with her. Both of you look pretty intimate too. I think this is a misunderstanding.
When did you take this picture? Looks like your friend has a terrible hobby of taking pictures of other people without permission. Isn't that a crime?
Let's not talk about how the picture was taken. You better explain to me about what's going on.
Shut up and stop yelling at me. Can't you understand after seeing those pictures? You know what I'm trying to say, don't you?
It's not like that. I just want to hear it from you directly. It was just a fling, right? If that's the case, I want you to stop. I'd be sad if you keep doing that. We're going to have our baby soon.
You're wrong. It's not a fling. You should have realized about my true intention when you looked at the pictures.
What? I don't get it.
It's exactly what it means. You're an adult. You know what I mean, don't you? Well, in a way, I'm grateful to your friend who took the picture, because I don't need to explain about the details to you anymore.
What do you mean?
Well, my affair is exposed, so we're getting a divorce, right? I mean, I'm serious with my affair partner, so let's just get a divorce.
Divorce? What are you talking about? I'm about to give birth to your child, Jasper. I heard that it's common for a husband to cheat when the wife is pregnant. So I was thinking to forgive what you've done if you apologize and build our relationship again.
Are you crazy? Who told you that? Anyway, it's not cheating. I'm seriously thinking to be together with my affair partner.
Huh? Are you kidding me?
Besides, I actually don't like kids. I didn't even want one. I don't want to be a father.
I can't believe that you just said that. You never told me that you hate kids and you don't want to be a father. And you're saying it now? It's such a bad timing.
I just didn't think it would be a good idea to tell you directly. That's why I didn't tell you. I didn't want to hurt your feelings. I'm a kind man, don't you think so? But secretly, I was always hoping that you'll have a miscarriage.
That's horrible. How could you say such a thing? You're crazy.
I don't know, but maybe you're right. And that's why I ask you to buy heavy things and drive. But I guess it doesn't work so easily. Human body is a mystery, isn't it?
You're a jerk. I've had enough. Are you serious?
I'm serious. It can't be helped, since it's the truth. I don't want to have a baby because I hate kids. That's all.
I didn't think you were that kind of person. I'm shocked.
Don't force your selfish thoughts on me. I don't like kids, but you're the one who's always rushing me because of your age, right? I think it was wrong of me to marry you in the first place. You should take responsibility for ruining my life.
Huh? I don't think now is the best timing to say that. Are you really Jasper? Am I talking to a different person who's using your cell phone without permission? I didn't expect you to be such a hideous person.
I know you just want to escape from reality by talking nonsense. Don't make me laugh, Alicia. It's time for a reality check.
You're the one who's running away from reality, Jasper. You're going to be a father, and nothing can change that.
Yeah, whatever. I don't need you to tell me what to do. I don't think I can be a good father anyway. Even you are aware of that, aren't you? Looks like you've married the wrong guy. Too bad.
Stop talking nonsense. Sorry, I'm just really confused. But you really want to divorce me, and you don't care about the baby, right? Please just tell me that it's all a lie.
I wouldn't lie to you. I'm sorry, but it's all true. Also, I left the divorce papers on the shelf in the living room. Just fill them out and file them with the authorities. I'm very well prepared, aren't I?
Wait, are you telling me that you don't want to discuss about this first? You want me to just fill and file those papers? Are you just going to leave me like that? That's impossible.
You're so insensitive, Alicia. I've already moved most of my stuff. There's no reason for me to go back to that house. I'm feeling so set in my mind.
I was aware that there were less stuff in the room. I thought you did that to get rid of stuff you don't want. I understood now that I was wrong.
I'm glad that you notice about the stuff. Looks like you've grown up a bit, huh?
I just can't take it anymore. How did this happen? What went wrong?
Let me tell you again. Our marriage was a mistake.
I don't think I understand what you're trying to say.
It was all a mistake from the beginning. Can we just end our conversation here?
Wait, you can't just end it here. We need to discuss further about what to do next. You really are a terrible guy.
I'm with my affair partner right now. I'm making her wait because I need to reply to your message. I can't keep her waiting any longer. Are you done talking?
Are you really going to leave me? Don't you think that we need to discuss in more details?
I've had enough. Well, I need to go now. Take care.
Wait! It can't end like this. Hey, Jasper. Pick up the phone, please.
How are you, Alicia? It's me, Jasper. Our child is about to turn 1 year old now, right? Can he or she speak and run around? I wonder how big our child is now. Hey, you're not blocking my number, are you? Alicia, please respond.
Jasper, long time no see.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's good to hear from you. I thought you won't ever talk to me again.
You were the one who dumped me and the baby. What do you want from me? I believe there's nothing more to talk about.
Actually, I contacted you because I wanted to tell you something.
Just make it quick. I don't have much time.
I'll get straight to the point then. I'm sorry about what I've done to you last year. I've put you through a lot of pain and I've made you carry it all on your shoulders. I was out of my mind at the time. I couldn't see the reality and think clearly. Can you forgive me for what I've done?
You contacted me out of the blue just to say that? Even though you're apologizing to me now, that doesn't make me feel any better.
I've been thinking about it ever since. I cheated on you when we were about to have a baby, and I abandoned our child and you. I know that even if I apologize, you won't forgive me right away. But I'm sorry. I really am.
Even if you apologize like that, there's no way I'll ever forgive you. I'm not even going to let you see our child. What the heck are you talking about? Is that all you wanted? Are we done?
Wait, you have to accept my apology. I'm terribly sorry.
You don't have to lie like that. The company told you, didn't they? They said if you don't apologize to me and ask for my forgiveness, you'll be in a bad situation. I heard about that.
What? How did you find out?
Actually, I know the president of your company. I don't think you knew because I've never told you.
Is that so? I had no idea about that. Why didn't you tell me? But how did you even know that I need to apologize to you?
That's because when I lost touch with you after you cheated on me, I told the president that you and I were getting a divorce.
Huh? You told him about that? I kept that as a secret from the company because I don't discuss private matters at work. So that's why you were found out.
That's right. The president told me that if I wouldn't forgive you, then he wouldn't forgive you either. He's the one who's been good to me, as if he were my own parent. Looks like he was pretty upset. Anyway, as you may have noticed, I'm still very angry. As soon as we get divorced, you have lost your right to become the company's president.
Huh? Seriously? I can't believe that was going to happen. That's terrible. More importantly, I'm really sorry for hurting your feelings. Can you somehow forgive me, please?
Stop being selfish, Jasper.
What?
Do you think I can forgive someone who apologizes because his position is in jeopardy? What you did to me is disgusting, but what you're doing right now is even more disgusting. I'm not going to forgive you, so give it up. Anyway, I'm going to hang up the phone now.
Wait, Alicia! Please don't say that. I'm really sorry I had to apologize after all this happened. But I just want to let you know that I realized what I've done to you in the past was terrible. And I apologize for that.
I don't want to hear any of your lame excuses, Jasper. I know you want to apologize and move past this, but that's because you think that if you can get through this, you will eventually become the company's president, right?
How did you find out? I didn't tell you anything about that.
I had your affair partner investigated and found out that she is the daughter of the company's president. I was really surprised. I also know she has told you that she's gonna promote you to become the company's president in the future. Well, actually, even if you can make it through the present, you won't become the company's president.
Sure, she said she'd promote me to become the company's president. But why can't I be? And how on earth do you know about that?
The company's president has cut ties with his own daughter. Of course, he wouldn't let someone like you to get married to his daughter and become the company's president. I think I would do the same too if I were in the same situation. It's like your affair partner has been dating a lot of people like that before. She was fooling around with the idea that if the person gets married to her, she'll help with the promotion. That's why she was insulated by her own father. I'm really sorry for the company's president.
Oh no. So I'll never be the company's president?
Yes. It's inevitable, isn't it? By the way, there's one more interesting fact. Actually, the company's president has been telling me for a long time that it would be my husband who would succeed him as the next company's president.
What do you mean? I don't understand it all.
So after he insulated himself from his daughter, he's been thinking about who to nominate for the next company's president. He was thinking that he should teach the man who will become my husband a lot of things about running a business. I have no doubt that he trusts me very much.
Wait, are you telling me that if I hadn't cheated on you, I could have been the president? That's what you're saying, right?
That's right. I'm glad that you finally understand, but that was before the divorce was finalized.
Then what was the point of me cheating on you? My purpose of doing that was to become the company's president.
You're so shallow. You're the one who decided to cheat on me, so you must take your own responsibility instead of complaining to me.
Well, I'm pretty sure you're not going to be president.
Please, can't you just start over with me? We were married, weren't we? You've got to help me.
How can you say such a thing after all you've done? Maybe it's nice that you're too honest about your desire, but of course I'm not going to comply with your request. We were a married couple, but not anymore.
Why? I promise that I won't make the same mistake. Of course, I'll do my fatherly duties, and I'll support you too. Would you seriously think about it? I'm asking you sincerely.
I'm not going to start over with you for the rest of my life. Never. I'm sick of hearing your nonsense talking, so I'm gonna block your number. Also, I'm not interested in a jerk like you.
Wait a minute. If you don't help me, not only will I never become the company's president, but I'll be fired from the company too. How am I supposed to make a living? At least, let me stay at the company.
Since when did you become such a persistent parasite? You'll have to take care of the rest yourself. You're not a child anymore. It's the path you chose for yourself.
Please don't say that. Help me, Alicia.
Not long after that, Jasper was fired from his job. According to what the company's president told me, his daughter had multiple lovers, not just Jasper. It looks like one of them was a scary man from the gangster paradise. Jasper has been living his life by sneaking around lately. His life has become a living hell, and he has become a different person too. He thought that he could become the company's president, but too bad that he ended up living a miserable life. Anyway, his sin of betraying me and our child is even greater than that. I think he should reflect on the terrible things he has done in the past. Hey Ezra, we need to finalize the date for the wedding soon. What should we do? We need to set a specific date.
Huh? Are you still talking about that? Just pick a random date. I'm busy.
A random date? It's our wedding. It takes time to prepare and I want to decide early.
Just decide it on your own. I don't care. The bride is the star of the event, so do whatever you want.
Don't say that. I want to decide together. It's our important day, and I want us to discuss it properly and decide together.
I'm telling you to do whatever you want. Don't consult me about that.
We're going to live together from now on, so let's discuss things properly.
You're really annoying. I'm not interested in such trivial matters.
Annoying? Do you really think that?
Yeah, I really think that. I'm tired of always having to go along with your plans.
Going along with my plans? I'm doing this for us.
You're always thinking only about yourself. It was the same with our last trip. We only went to places you wanted to go, and you didn't listen to any of my suggestions.
But that was...
And when we redecorated the house, you just pushed your tastes on me.
It's our house, so we should...
We should? Don't make me laugh. In the end, it's always your opinion that wins.
That's not true.
And last weekend too. Even though I said I wanted to relax, you made plans to meet your friends without asking me.
They are important friends, and it was a rare chance to see them.
You always prioritize your own schedule.
Ezra, I really...
Really what? Your really is always self-centered.
Ezra, I really just want to cherish our future together.
Our future, huh? You're only thinking about your own future.
That's not true.
Yeah, I got it. So we were talking about the wedding date, right?
Yes.
I'm telling you to decide it however you want. I don't care.
But then, it wouldn't be something we decided together, would it?
Enough already, Abigail. I'm tired of keeping up with your pace.
Ezra, this is an important day for both of us.
An important day, huh? Fine. When do you want it?
Thank you, Ezra. How about the third weekend of next month?
That day, I had plans to go drinking with my friends.
A drinking party? But isn't the wedding more important?
Fine. If you insist, that day is okay. But there's one condition.
A condition? What?
You handle all the wedding preparations. I'm busy.
Okay. Ezra, where did you go? If something happened, even a little, please tell me. Are you in the bathroom maybe? If so, please come back quickly. Everyone is waiting. If you're checking WhatsApp, please reply. I'm worried. There's no time. Honestly, where did you go on such an important day? The wedding is about to start, you know. You haven't even finished changing or preparing. Considering the time needed to change, we're really cutting it close. Please, come back quickly. What on earth happened? Nobody can reach you. It's causing a commotion here and everybody is worried. Please reply quickly.
Sorry, my reply is late. I got delayed by various procedures.
What? What procedures were necessary?
Submitting the divorce papers.
What?
Today's wedding is canceled. Canceled.
Ezra? What are you talking about all of a sudden? I've been worried because I couldn't reach you. And now you say this out of the blue? Submitting divorce papers? What do you mean? We just submitted the marriage registration 5 days ago. And now you do this? The marriage registration was to build our future together. Why is this happening?
The divorce is your fault. Look back at your actions. Think for a moment and you'll understand.
Me? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You cheater. I know you've been meeting another guy in secret.
What? That's absurd. I've never cheated, and I have no reason to be accused of such a thing.
Liar. I saw you being friendly with another guy. Even so, I waited silently for your apology until today. And then, what was that WhatsApp message earlier? I can't stand your attitude.
Earlier? You mean the one I sent because I was worried since you didn't come? What's wrong with that?
Worried, huh? Ignoring your own cheating? Not even a single apology and ordering me around from above? That message made me decide to divorce you.
I'm telling you, I didn't cheat. I don't know what you saw, but it's a misunderstanding.
I know submitting the divorce papers without you is not right, but you also did something incorrect. Since it's your fault we're divorcing, it's the same thing.
I'm not cheating. More importantly, just come to the venue for now. Arguing over WhatsApp won't solve anything.
There's no way I'm going. Since we're divorced, the wedding is canceled, period. You who caused this, take responsibility and resolve the situation.
You're just jumping to conclusions and causing a scene by yourself. If you say you have proof, show it to me.
I'm saying this because I have proof. There's no need to go through all that. It's a fact.
Since our stories don't match, you need to show me, or the conversation won't move forward.
Are you trying to buy time? You're so stubborn. But this is the end for us. I'll make sure to demand alimony from you later.
Enough, Ezra. Everything you're saying is a misunderstanding, and I don't want it to end like this.
Prepare yourself, cheater. I'll make sure you take full responsibility. Hey, cheater. Are you listening? Do you know how much I've endured? Because of you, my life is a mess. Pay $100,000 for the wedding costs and alimony. Considering how much I've suffered, that's a fair amount. I'll give you 3 weeks to pay everything at once. These 3 weeks are my last bit of kindness. Normally, I'd demand it immediately. Given the mental anguish your cheating has caused me, even this isn't enough. Don't run away. If you can't do it, you'll earn my eternal hatred.
Abigail, can I have a moment? I'm very sorry to trouble you with this message. I'm truly sorry for what happened today. Oh, Ruby, good evening.
I apologize for what my son has done.
No, I know you were also confused, so please don't apologize.
Thank you. I really appreciate you staying calm and talking even in this situation. Our family wants to understand your feelings as well.
Thank you.
You see, my husband and I both believe you are not that kind of person. We know your sincerity and efforts, and we want to believe that. But when various things happen, it's natural for relatives to worry. Many relatives are insisting on clarifying the truth about the affair. We're trying to convince them, but it's hard without evidence. So please, cooperate with us. I apologize if this upsets you, but you really didn't cheat, right? We're also worried and need to clarify things to convince the relatives.
Yes, I absolutely did not. I have no one important to me other than Ezra. Being suspected of such a thing is truly upsetting.
Do you have any idea of something that might have caused a misunderstanding? There might have been a situation where you were mistaken for being with another man. Even a small detail could help. Even if it wasn't a affair, was it possible you met someone?
Well,
even a small misunderstanding can become a big issue now, so any small detail would help. Can you try to remember?
If I have to point out anything, it would be my brother. I told Ezra about it in advance, but maybe that caused the misunderstanding?
Oh, the tall gentleman we met yesterday. He was very polite and left a strong impression. He just returned from an overseas assignment 5 days ago, right?
You must have been happy to reunite after being apart for so long. Yes, we went out for a meal the day after he returned. But I told Ezra about it, and Ezra had met my brother before. Yes, that's right. That's why I can't understand why Ezra would have such a misunderstanding. I understand. I believe you. I don't know where Ezra is, but it seems he has friends he can contact. I'll ask for their cooperation to get some information. Yes, I'm sorry for the trouble. Thank you so much. Your cooperation is truly reassuring. Abigail, I'm sorry for causing you so much worry. I'm sorry for the delayed response. I finally found out about Ezra. I got some information from Ezra's friend. Thank you, Ruby. So what information did you get? Well, it turns out there was an astonishing misunderstanding, to the point where I'm really disheartened by my son's foolishness. What? What kind of misunderstanding was it? I'm worried too. If it's not too much trouble, can we talk in person? There are too many things that can't be conveyed over the phone or messages. I also want to apologize to your parents and brother. I deeply regret that our son has caused such a situation. I know it's sudden, but my husband and I would like to visit this afternoon, if that's okay. I understand. In that case, how about the restaurant near the north exit of Central Station, where we went before? Is 1 p.m. okay? There? Got it. I think that's a good place. Thank you. Hey, Abigail. Today marks the promised 3 weeks. Where's the $100,000 transfer? We divorced because of your cheating, so hurry up and pay the alimony. Or, don't tell me, do you still think you're my wife? That's pathetic and creepy. Listen, transfer the $100,000 by today. If you say it's impossible today, it'll be considered a breach of promise, and the amount will keep increasing for every delay. Hey, you seriously need to stop messing around. Why haven't you transferred the $100,000? Our divorce is because of your cheating. Since you don't seem remorseful, I'm raising the alimony to $200,000. If you don't pay by today, it will definitely increase. Hurry up and give me the money. Abigail, what are you thinking? Are you out of your mind? You were the one cheating, so why am I getting billed? How dare you demand $100,000 from me? I'm not the one who should be paying. You are. Don't tell me you're thinking that alimony is only for women, like some cliché story. Stop your whining. What? You're talking about the letter that arrived, right? Did you read it properly? It mentioned paying my alimony and all the wedding costs, which made no sense. What's unclear about that? If anything, it's you who don't make sense. What did you say? You should realize that receiving that letter at your address means everything has been exposed. I'm shocked you didn't understand something so simple. Huh? What do you mean by that? The place you've been hiding since ditching the wedding is your lover's apartment. It was easy to find out. Do you know how much effort it took to track you down? How do you know that? I haven't told anyone. How did you get that information? Of course, I investigated. I believed in you, but I couldn't stay silent after being cheated on. Don't underestimate me. What? How? There's no way you could do that. There's no way you could do that alone. What I can tell you is that the people you thought were on your side weren't actually your allies. I got information from them. What? Who would do that? I can't believe it. Who around me would do such a thing? Let me say it again. I'm not the one who cheated. You're the one who cheated, Ezra. Look at your own actions. Your behavior caused all of this.
What are you talking about? Then what did I see? I have decisive photographic evidence of the moment. Are you still going to deny it? Are you really okay with that?
First of all, do you realize that receiving that letter at your address means everything has been exposed?
Huh?
The place you've been hiding since ditching the wedding is your lover's apartment.
How do you know that?
Of course I investigated.
How?
What I can tell you is that the people you thought were on your side weren't actually your allies.
What?
Let me say it again. I'm not the one who cheated. You're the one who cheated, Ezra.
What are you talking about?
I have decisive photographic evidence of the moment.
What?
Is this the so-called decisive evidence you're talking about? From when we were sitting on the waiting seats because the restaurant was crowded?
How come you have that?
It probably came back to me during the investigation.
Well, fine. So, you have to admit you cheated now.
No, that's my brother.
What?
I told you I was going to have dinner with my brother who had just returned from an overseas assignment that day.
So, there was a lie to meet your lover.
Look at the photo carefully. His hairstyle is different from the last time you saw him. But that's my brother, isn't it?
What?
My brother and I look alike, so that should be a hint, right?
Wait, what? No way.
Have you finally realized your mistake and your foolishness?
No way.
Even now, I'm being as accommodating as possible. In reality, you could be charged for submitting the divorce papers without my consent, and I should be taking steps to annul the divorce. But since your infidelity has come to light, I don't need to do that. So in exchange for overlooking your crime, I've set a high amount for compensation. You're the one who has to pay.
What? I can't pay $100,000. How am I supposed to come up with that kind of money? It's impossible with my income, and there's a limit to how much I can borrow. It's not possible no matter who I ask. Face reality.
It's not about whether you can pay or not. It's that you have to pay. This is about taking responsibility for what you've done. You ruined the wedding and cheated. Did you think you could just run away? Such a naive thought won't be forgiven.
What?
Considering what happened at the wedding, there's a high chance you'll skip out, so you need to pay in a lump sum. I can't trust installment payments from someone who has already run away once. That's why you must pay it all at once.
That's impossible. I don't have that kind of money. Why are you demanding something so unrealistic? Try to be a bit more practical.
Oh, by the way, your mistress didn't seem to know you were married, did she? You were truly the worst. Do you realize how much you hurt her?
What?
Her parents are very angry, so they might also take legal action against you. Have you ever considered the consequences of your actions?
Wait, I'll marry you. That will solve everything, right?
Excuse me?
Yes, if I marry you, everything will be resolved. I'm willing to marry you, so that will solve the problem.
You still don't understand your situation. I can't believe you. Your attitude is astonishing.
What?
A lawyer will be coming to you soon. All discussions will be conducted through them. We won't be talking directly anymore.
No, I'm saying I'll marry you. If we get back together, everything will work out fine. It can be solved so easily.
If someone cheats, it's divorce, right? That's what you said. Take responsibility for your words.
Well, I mean...
I think the same way, so there's no problem with the divorce. From now on, Please handle everything through that lawyer.
Hey, Abigail, my parents have disowned me. Are you going to leave me all alone?
That's not my concern. You brought this upon yourself, so take responsibility for your actions.
No way.
I'm going to move forward with my life.
Wait, Abigail. Please, think it over just once. I want to start over.
Starting over is impossible. The trust you broke will never come back.
Hey, Abigail, I can't live without you. Please, come back.
Goodbye, Ezra. I'm looking forward to a future without you. The chaos on the day of the wedding was like a nightmare. But now, it's all in the past. First, about the alimony, Ezra initially refused to pay. However, with the help of the lawyer, he eventually paid the $100,000 in a lump sum. It seems his parents helped him out in the end. Even so, they said, "This is the end," and completely cut ties with Ezra. As for his mistress, she was also a victim. She had no idea that Ezra was married. Her parents were very angry and prepared to take legal action against Ezra. As a result, Ezra had to pay a large sum in damages, and his relationship with her was completely severed. It seems she has also started a new life, which gives me a bit of relief. The news of Ezra's infidelity spread, and his reputation is now in ruins. He quit his job but hasn't been able to find a new one, and I've heard he spends his days in loneliness. He can't return to his family home and is living alone in a cheap apartment. Hearing that gave me a bit of satisfaction. I'm now moving forward and living a new life. I want to find my own happiness again.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!